Together, here we stand. Savannah, Ashley, Felipe, your workplace wellness hour band, where culture meets health and wisdom takes hold. Fresh perspectives and insights unfold. Building stronger teams, brighter paths ahead. A workplace where passion and purpose are fed. Join us, engage and elevate your game. Wellness that works puts growth in the frame. Works puts growth in the frame. Mental clarity, physical strength, financial insight, tools and strategies that get it right. Real stories, real growth, real change that lasts. Practical guidance that moves you fast. Workplace wellness hour, bring substance and spark. Together we flourish, together we make our mark. Building stronger teams, brighter paths ahead. A workplace where passion and purpose are fed. Join us, engage and elevate your game. Wellness that works puts growth in the frame. That works puts growth in the frame. So mark your calendar, answer the call. Workplace wellness, practical magic for all.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Workplace Wellness Hour. Happy holidays, everyone.
Hello.
It is
Hello,
Monday, Monday, December 8th, 2025. And we are here with the amazing co-host, Sumana Jetty, and our wonderful co-host, Ashley Flewellen's back. And I am Felipe Cofino, and I'm so excited to be with you too, Ashley and Sumana. Happy holidays. How are you all doing?
I'm well. It's nice to have Ashley back. Ashley, tell us about your holidays.
I'm good. Yes, I had a great Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's like a huge deal in our household. Everybody comes into town. We host in my mom's house every year. So we just did what we do, ate a lot of food, got to hang out with everybody. It was really good. How are your guys' holidays?
Well, we don't. Our Thanksgiving was last month, so we have a different Thanksgiving. We have a bit of a break. We have Thanksgiving, then we have Halloween, and then we have Remembrance Day in November, and then it's like Christmas. So ours is already finished, and so it was just like a regular work week. But I was thinking about all of you Americans celebrating your holidays. So just happy to be here and see everybody live on stage. And I know it, Felipe, I know our little banner says how to beat FOMO, but this isn't that episode. This episode is,
Oh, wow.
This is a holiday special episode.
Let's correct that right now. As we
Let's
speak.
fix that right now because Felipe does that.
Well, listen, so I'm curious about, do you all have any unique traditions that you do for the holidays, for Thanksgiving or for Christmas? I'm curious what traditions you all have that you all celebrate. I obviously, one thing I think is very cool about everyone outside the U.S., Canada, Europe, I don't know about Latin America probably too, and Central America and South America and Asia maybe, is because you all don't have Thanksgiving, you all can start celebrating and decorating for Christmas a lot earlier without any judgment. The US, we have this big debate about decorating for Thanksgiving, and people get angry about it. And it's one of those things where I'm like, I wish we didn't have that issue sometimes, but I do love Thanksgiving. For us, it is a huge event for our family. It's fun. Football, turkey, family, games, just it's fun. But do you all have any fun traditions that you do?
Ashley, do you want to go first?
Sure, yeah. Let's see. I was trying to think about traditions. We really don't. My family doesn't really celebrate like any other holiday. Thanksgiving's the only one. So I think that that is the tradition is that it's like every year for Thanksgiving, we are all making sure that we're together. We're like everything else goes out the window aside from being in my mom's house and cooking all day. And yeah, same thing. Football's on, and we're just like spending that time truly, truly together, which is really nice. Like that being the expectation is really easy and nice.
Yeah.
You hear that tone in Ashley's voice. That's a tone of her not having probably that aunt or uncle that always gets like loud, drunk, obnoxious, inappropriate. She has that really joyous way of seeing it. Where we're like, yeah, ours is fun, and Uncle Joe.
You're so right. I don't have that.
I can tell it in your voice. I can totally tell it.
It's
But
like the best. It's like the best Christmas Thanksgiving, dinner table. Like
absolutely.
when there's no Uncle Joe.
Or Aunt Jane, because trust me, we have an Aunt Jane, and oh Lord.
Oh my God.
Mana, do y'all have any traditions you do for your Thanksgiving, or for your?
Honestly, no, we do. We do. This year was a little bit different, but honestly, every year we celebrate Thanksgiving at my brother's house. And this year was a little bit different because I was just there and I had traveled back to I live in Calgary, and Edmonton is the capital city of Alberta, and it's about 2.5 hours, 3 hours of a drive. And I get to drive there. It's really not that bad. But I was there so much this past year that I was busy with other things, and I just said I don't think I can come this year. But I was there just a week before, so we got to do a little mini celebration. But typically every year there's a big dinner, lots of just food. Oh my God, we're big foodies. So there's lots of food, there's just games, the kids are there. We watch lots of movies. We'll typically watch Bollywood movies, like old 90s Bollywood movies, because all this new stuff I don't really get. And then when the kids go to sleep, we'll watch something fun. But there's always Disney, animation, cartoons. There's lots of activity. And Christmas is also basically the same. Tradition wise, I think it's just, yeah, food is a big part of it. And uh, lots of, I think I know for me, I always watch like my Christmas movies that I like. But lots of baking. I know we do that a lot. Like we'll try to bake cookies and things that I typically don't bake. I've started baking a lot more, but just, yeah, cooking a lot of like fun things and like trying some new recipes. And yeah, it's very much food. Like it's all about food in our house.
Well, I think food, like I always say, food always brings us together because people either enjoy eating food, enjoy cooking food, both, or they enjoy watching other people cook. And that's for all of you that like to watch cooking shows. And I'm not judging you. I just have three people in my house that could watch it 24/7 if I let them. And it's just like, I love that you all get inspired by this, but can we watch anything else, please? But I love those traditions, and I love that you all have your own ways of getting together and celebrating. And again, it doesn't matter if you're celebrating Diwali, Christmas, uh, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Thanksgiving, a birthday in December, which God bless you for anyone who has birthday during the holidays, because I feel like it is a little bit sometimes cheated and it gets, a little bit shortchanged. But, kudos to everyone who has a birthday during the holidays, because y'all deserve to be celebrated too. But for me, I will say, Stephen Eng here in the comments said that his mom is Peruvian born Chinese, likes decorating. She told me that in Lima, she used to start decorating at the beginning of the month, no time wasted. That is my philosophy as well, Stephen. I love that because I try to create traditions in my family. A lot of them didn't stick. I was just talking to my wife about that. And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Don't feel bad." I go, no. I'm not feeling bad. I've accepted it. It's just like I always thought, okay, a family tradition is going to be the day after Thanksgiving. We're all going to decorate for Christmas. I'm the only one who decorates every year now. Like everyone else will help bring out the boxes, all that stuff. But I'm like, and it's because of my 23 years in the hotel industry that I learned how to decorate. And our house looks like Hallmark. I won't lie. And my wife's father didn't help. He was like, he makes me look like nothing. Now, to make sure y'all don't have the wrong visual, I'm not a Griswold house. Let me, and for any of you who don't know what Griswold house is, there's a movie called Vacation or Christmas Vacation. It's an older movie, but they would put like millions of lights or thousands of lights on their house on the outside. Our outside lights are very tasteful. The inside, I will not lie, looks like a Hallmark movie.
I've seen that from a couple of years ago, I think.
Oh yeah, I mean, right now the downstairs you've seen my office is all in white. Our bedrooms are all in red. I'm sorry, my office is white and blue. I mean, it's really, we have so much decoration, so we change it up every year. So yeah, but decor is a big thing. Baking absolutely is a huge thing. My wife just did anyone do a cooking party or cooking trade party? My wife does this thing with her friends where they each bake like a dozen cookies and then they go and exchange cookies and come back with a variety of different cookies. Let me know in the chat if you all do that. But my one tradition that stuck, and I mentioned it before, is when we first got married and we were butt poor and we put up our Christmas tree and we had like 3 ornaments. And I wanted to find another ornament. I was literally looking around the house for anything we could hang on there. I tried to hang one of those tchotchkes she had on the table. That's a table decoration, not a hanging one. It's too heavy. And so I took the piece of wood they sawed off at the bottom of the tree and I decorated it. And I used markers on it, and I just wrote Merry Christmas, 1996, I think it was, our first Christmas together, and I hung it up there. Every year after that, every time they sawed off that piece of wood, I'm like, can I keep that? And I would decorate it, and I put it up there. That, now we have 29 pieces of wood, each decorated by different people now. My wife has decorated some, my children, my mother, and then whenever we have a house guest here during Christmas, they decorate it. But last year, my brother decorated the one for last year. My sister, who's with us this Christmas, is decorating the one for this year. And what's nice about it is on one side she decorates it, the other side I put a memory of our family. This year's memory is the Miranda and Max book that I wrote.
Oh, I love that.
I love this.
So my point is that doesn't cost me any money. I'm literally, now we've used everything from glitter to gluing photos onto the ornament, whatever you do, whatever you want. But it's a nice, fun tradition that doesn't cost a lot of money where you're like, oh, we can't afford this tradition this year. No, you can afford this one, The only one we don't do, and I'm curious, has anyone ever gone caroling?
No.
My goodness, no.
No, that was a hard no.
That was a fast one. Anyone in the audience, go caroling. And let's say hello to everyone in the audience real quick. I want to say hello to, let's see, we have Kenny, who was one of the first people in here. William Rochelle as well. Thank you for being on YouTube. We have Stephen Eng, as I mentioned earlier. John Warner, Leanna, thank you for coming. Jay, I saw your comment earlier. The winter blues is a real thing, y'all. It definitely impacts our moods, but that's why we have to look for those opportunities to brighten our moods when we can. Joshua Onley, it's great to see you. It's been a while, my friend. Jackie Hallberg is in the house. Who else do we have here? LinkedIn user, I don't know who that is. I'm sorry, I can't see right now. Christy, great to see you. Lisa Fevek, Jay Pasquale, Mr. Storyteller, and I think that's everyone right now. If I missed you, I apologize. But as far as any plans for the future holidays, anything for Christmas or New Year's? Do you all have anything planned? Samana, how about you?
No plans yet. But I'm a very spontaneous person, so anything can happen. At this moment in time, I'm just waiting to literally wrap things up by next Friday, and I'm hoping to just shut down the business for a couple of weeks. I think next Friday will be my last working day. So the 19th. So I'm hoping to just close everything off on the 19th and take a real solid break, just to brainstorm and just take a bit of just like time off from everything. So I'm really just waiting to do that, and then maybe I'll decide what the next steps are. But no real plans. Just maybe also it's the weather. This time of year is just kind of awful. It's a little bit warm right now, but the next couple days it's going to get really, really cold. So it sometimes just want to stay home. I feel like I just want to stay home and just kind of enjoy that piece, watch movies and catch up and all of that fun stuff. Go to the gym, the usual, just a lot of recovery, Felipe. I think that's on my agenda, is recovery.
Yeah, in my
Um,
recovery, I would not add the gym into it. So kudos to you for doing that.
I literally cannot survive if I don't go. I gotta go do something. I have to, otherwise I'll lose my mind. But Ashley, what about you? And I know we also want to talk about our lock-in goals. I know that was
Yeah.
something we
Mm.
promised. We promised that we were gonna hold everybody accountable in December. So maybe Ashley, let's talk about any Christmas travel plans or anything like that.
Yeah, so I guess for the whole month of December, pretty much from the 11th on, I am going back to Chicago to help move Trevor out here to Vegas. So I'll be visiting Chicago, which I'm really excited about.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and then his family celebrates Christmas, so we're also going to go to Minneapolis during Christmas time and just spend the holiday with them. But I'm with you, Sumana. I feel like a lot of what I want for this holiday is like being inside, eating cookies, like being chill and relaxed, especially in Chicago where it's so snowy. Here, okay, I'm about to make you guys so jealous. It is 70 degrees outside in Vegas.
Stop.
29 degrees right now here.
Isn't that crazy? But yeah, here it's like I don't know. I feel like it's been hard for me to get into the holiday spirit because I can just go outside and it's so warm and sunny. But I think once I'm in Chicago, like it'll hit a lot harder being out there in the snow.
Well, I know that people celebrate the holidays in warm areas. I just don't. I would miss it because for me, the association of cold weather goes with that.
Same, yeah.
Now I did put in the chat. Let us know. Do you travel for the holidays, or are you somebody that, or in your family, that has the Hallmark movies on all the time? My mother, God bless her, she got to the point where I had to make her realize, Mom, you're recording the same Hallmark movie on. It was back when we had DVRs. You're recording the same Hallmark movie over and over again. Oh, I just don't want to miss it. I'm like, but you already recorded it, so you don't need to record it again. She would literally go to the counter. Oh, these are the Hallmark movies for today. Let me record all of them. But as you know, they're on replay, so she is a Hallmark nut. But I will say that every once in a while, there's a good one out there that makes me laugh. There's one on Prime that came out right recently, and I wish I could remember who was in it, and I wish I could remember the name of it right now. But I'll get the name of it and share with it. But it was a very different. Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer and what was his name? I forget his name. Oh, it'll come to me. But anyways, if you all know the movie I'm talking about, it's a new one that just came out with Michelle Pfeiffer as the mom, where the kids basically forget about her when they go to see a play, and that's the beginning of the movie. So it was a very original thing of what they did with it. If you haven't seen it, check it out on Prime. But
Oh, what fun.
yes, that's it. Oh, did you see it?
It's been showing up on my Prime, but I haven't watched it, but I will.
Watch it. It's worth it.
Okay.
Just when you think, oh, I know what's going to happen, you're like, oh, no. Oh, damn. Oh, no,
Okay.
oh, all right. You surprised
I
us?
feel like that's how Hallmark movies usually are. It's like, oh, okay.
No. I would beg to differ. I think Hallmark movies, you're like, oh, okay, she's gonna get the guy and she's stay in the town. I mean, let's be realistic. At the end, they stay in the town and they get the person. Okay.
That's
Oh
true.
God.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
But you know what? I am looking forward to watching. I don't know if anyone's watching Stranger Things. Like I'm
Oh my
okay. I'm on
God.
it. I'm on it.
Oh my God. If you all have not watched Stranger Things, my sister, God bless her, she's 63. She watched the season that just got released,
Season
and she's now
4.
she went
Yeah.
back to watching season 1 now. I'm watching the whole thing from the beginning. But has anyone watched the season that just got released?
I'm caught up, but we don't want to give any spoilers. But it was
Okay, but
unbelievable,
just the
unbelievable.
end alone, we were like, yes.
I screamed. I like literally jumped out of my bed. I'm like, oh my god, who do I talk to?
Oh my god, it was such a, and we had like our foster son and his sister were here, and everybody was in the room, and we were like yelling like it was like a football game. They just won a Super Bowl. It was a lot of fun. So William, you started watching it and you dropped it. Oh no, go back. You want to watch it. And then I'm trying to read some of the comments here. All right, well, let's, the lock-in goals. I'm trying to find my notes here because keep on chatting about anything else while I look for the lock-in goals. Real quick.
Well, I think Ashley and I probably have our lock-in goals kind of sorted out. Ashley, I know you were excited to talk about it. Do you want to go first and maybe just give
Yeah.
us like a recap of like what happened in September, and let's just get our audience kind of primed, and then you can share your lock-in goals.
Yeah, sounds good. So September, I was literally like preparing for this move. I moved October 10th. So it was just like packing full steam ahead. And I remember that I wrote these goals. And then in my mind, I was kind of like, okay, I'm locking in, but I'm locking in gently because I have a move across the country ahead of me. It is crazy now looking back at these goals because I think that the lock in was like subconscious because I pretty much hit them all, which I'm really proud of. So,
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Let's hear it.
oh, thank you. So mine were between September and I just lost them. Hold on. Okay, yeah, between September and I guess now or the end of the year, I wanted to read 3 books about either creativity or perfectionism. Run at least 1 time a week and go to bed by 11 p.m. every night. So I was able to read the 3 books. I read The Perfectionist Guide to Losing Control, Dopamine Nation, and then The Art of Gathering. I'm counting it. I feel like it fits.
Oh my God.
And then I have also been really good about going to bed, like being in bed wound down by 11 p.m. every night. And my sleep has been incredible since doing that. Thank you. The only one that I am not doing, I'm not running right now because I'm training, like I'm doing more weight training, but I am weight training 3 times a week. So I'm going to still count that as a check.
Yes. Oh my God. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you,
That's
thank
so good. That's
All
so
right,
good.
Shimana, your turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm happy to share. But also, folks, if you're on in the listening live, and if you remember your lock and goals, if you don't, you can just go back to Felipe's page, look at your comment, and see if you can find it. Because I know a lot of people wrote it down there as an accountability thing. I had 3. Mine was to get some clarity on my values, which I'm very clear on my values. I've done multiple sessions with my therapist about it, so I think I have a pretty good idea about what that is. My second one was not to spend weekends on social media. I have been so good with that. Friday night, I disconnect LinkedIn and Instagram. I'm no longer on TikTok, so that's pretty much dead and gone. So I just literally log out on Friday night and I don't log back on until Monday morning. And if there's any scheduled posts that go out, they just go out automatically, but I'm not physically there. So I've been very happy that I've been doing that. It's actually been really good because now my weekends actually feel like weekends and not like work. So I don't have to show up and do that. It's been also good to look at my data on my phone to see how less time I'm spending on the screen. So that was a kind of a bonus. And my third goal was to listen to more financial well-being podcasts. Now, I'll say, just like Ashley, I haven't actually found, I did do a bit of research. I didn't really find one that I liked. But having said that, I have been consistently listening to only consuming 3 podcasts, and which the first one's Mel Robbins, the second one is Amy Poehler, and the third one is The Diary of a CEO. So I've only been listening for the last 3 months just to these 3 people, and I feel pretty good that I'm in that space of learning in my goals, and hopefully you can lock into some more stuff in the next little bit. But those were my 3 lock-in goals. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Felipe?
All right. So my goals were one was to do the quote of 25 HR credits per month by attending training or seminars, which I exceeded. So I was very happy about that.
Woo woo!
And so the second one was 10% of my paycheck going into savings for future needs. And I have exceeded that as well, which that
Amazing.
was tough because we had some hiccups throughout the year, but I maintained it. Which, on a side note, my son with his first job is maxing out his 401k. I'm like, I am so proud of you. Don't ever stop doing that,
Oh
please.
my God, yay.
I was like, if every kid started doing that at 23, it would be amazing. All right. And then the last one was a weekly average of 10,000 daily steps. I will say that I maintained that through the end of November. I have not done that last week, though. I will be.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and it was, and the thing is that I had days where I was getting 24,000 steps. It was insane. And then days where I was getting still like 5,000. So my next lock and go when we do it again is going to be to do it daily of like at least maybe 8,000 and make sure I maintain that minimum every day because my weight went up a little bit this week.
Okay, but let me remind you that the Great Lock-in was from September 1st to November 30th. So that was it. So I
Oh,
think if
I
you
made it.
so
Woohoo!
you made it. And did we lose Ashley? What happened to her? Is she not here anymore?
Oh, Ashley. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. Ashley and Gregory
I
Liverpool.
lost
Okay.
connection. I'm sorry, but I've been cheering for you guys.
Oh no, that's
Backstage,
so
yeah.
good. Yes, that's amazing. Yeah, September 1st to November 30th. That's the lock-in time. Because December gets a little tough. So congratulations to
Yes,
Felipe and to Ashley.
Hold on.
you too.
Yeah.
Ashley's right. I think subconsciously, by just talking about it and saying it out loud and writing it down, we did subconsciously plant it in our heads so that we
Yes.
work on it when we didn't realize we were working on it.
I know.
I totally forgot about one of them. I'm like, oh, but I still did it though, because I mean, I exceeded it. The HR credits, I didn't think that was a goal of mine, but I still did it regardless. And so that was something that subconsciously, because we talked about it out loud and wrote it down, it helped, I think. So,
Yeah. And for me, it
Yeah.
helped because I knew that I had to like show up and talk about it in December. So I was like, I don't want to let anybody down, but I also want to like make sure that I'm doing it. So knowing that we were going to do this in December also kept me like accountable.
oh, accountability is a great thing.
Same.
And for any of you who want to be accountable, if any of you all put it down, I'm looking at our comments that for those of you that wrote in what your lock in was. So if you want to talk about your lock in, whether you wrote it down or not, come on up on stage. But we have our first guest up here, ladies. We have Gregory Liverpool is back on stage. Gregory, tell us about your holidays. Tell us about if you have your lock in goals you want to share. Over to you.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, it's just me. So I had to turn up the volume up. So, I can't remember I can't remember my lock-in goals, but one of them, in terms of employment, a recruiter reached out to me, in terms of what I wanted to do in HR. Then I had a very productive pre-screen interview with IBCI, the ICBC, which is the Insurance Council for British Columbia, which is a kind of like a DMV for you people down in the States, basically, in terms of vehicles and stuff and all that type of stuff. And then I am I have somebody doing reference checks for me for a director at large position, as well as HR generalist recruiter position for a not-for-profit right now. So yeah, so that's basically what I have in terms of the employment end of things per se. So, and basically I will say taking names and basically putting my elbows up in the corners of this platform of LinkedIn per se. So yeah, so that's basically what it is what it is for me. So yeah.
Woo woo!
Well done.
Amazing.
It sounds like you have some exciting opportunities on the horizon that are
Yeah.
great potentials. That's exciting, man.
Yeah, so and on top of it, some collaboration on some HR related issues and matters, which basically broke and has basically melted melted LinkedIn and stuff. So yeah, so it's going to be very, very interesting for people who are interested in NFL football. First quarter, the Los Angeles Chargers are up on the Philadelphia Eagles 7-0, and
Yeah.
the Eagles has ball at the positive end of the 40-yard, around 35-yard line right now. So yeah.
Well,
So
I'm feeling very bitter about football right now because the Ravens and the Commanders both lost yesterday, and the Commanders had a shutout. So I'm not feeling really happy about the football season.
me too. I'm not happy that the college football playoff committee basically, I will say, used Notre Dame as their personal chew toy, like how Copper uses his personal chew toys around your residency and stuff. I will say this personally: if anybody who wants to go, this is my sports rant. Alabama had 3 losses during the season. One was against Florida State, who was basically 4-8 overall in the record. You should not, and got boat raced last Saturday in Atlanta, Georgia, by the University of Georgia Bulldogs in the SEC title game. If you lose 3 games, you should not be in the college football playoff at all. All the
Well,
metrics, all
that's
the
a whole other
computers,
debate there.
all the computers, all the metrics basically pointed that out of the 3 teams, Notre Dame, Miami of Florida, and Alabama came in third of all of those 3 teams. Seriously.
Well,
So,
and as you can see, that's why Gregory is so passionate about sports. And Gregory, I'm going to leave you with this. You didn't mention Ohio State and the fact that they beat Michigan for the first time in 4 years, but then the week after they lose to Indiana, and it just deflates all that glory. But everyone here didn't come to talk about football, so thank you for entertaining us as we shared our football passions here. Sumana and Ashley, thoughts about Gregory's share?
That's amazing, all of your career prospects. While you were talking about football, for one quick second, I was thinking about, I think it was literally last year, Sumana. Oh, I think we might have lost Felipe.
no, he's back.
About that.
I was thinking for one quick second about when we were talking about like rice water and like hair growth. I was like, me and you had that moment where we were talking about beauty products, and now
Yes.
you and
That was our moment.
Gregory.
Wait, did you all hear the point about Ohio State? Did I get that out?
No, I saw
yeah,
it.
no, wait, hold-
I saw the game. I will say,
Hold on. So, for everyone knows, Ohio State beat their biggest rival, Michigan, for the first time in 4 years, and that was a wonderful thing that they did 2 weeks
or
ago.
the school up north.
And then last week they lost to Indiana, which deflated their win. But what I was saying was everyone didn't come here to talk about football, which, yes, we had to listen to you all talk about your beauty routine. So
We love the moment. You guys should take this moment.
there's our
Yes.
I was,
Yes.
hey Felipe, I was shocked that your Ohio State field goal kicker missed like a 35-yard chip shot. I'm thinking,
Okay.
what
Are you trying to put salt in the wound, Gregory? Because I can kick you off the stage.
Sorry, but I'm sympathizing for you. Seriously.
No, you're not. That was salt right in the wound, my friend.
All right, let's get back to the great locking goals.
Yes. All right. So, who else down there? Does anyone else have any of their great? And let me put the chat back on here so that people can see it. Oh, it is down there. Anyone else have any of their great lock-ins they want to share in the chat or come up on stage? The link is in the comments, so feel free to come up. And we definitely want to hear from you all. But I do see that some people were talking about, congratulations on the amazing progress that people have made. And here's the thing. You all inspired us. You all helped us stay accountable, and we want to help you stay accountable too, if that's what you want us to do. But that's only up to you. Now, Swan and Ashley, what are your thoughts about Gregory's share outside of the football or anything else you want to talk about?
Okay,
Honestly,
by
I'm
the
just
way, I do
happy.
not like the new AI algorithm for this for the platform that we are congregating in. I do not like it one bit iota, seriously.
Sorry, I missed that. What is there an AI piece on this algorithm?
There's a whole
Yes.
new thing with LinkedIn, but that'll be a future show.
Okay, okay. Well, no, I mean, listen, I'm happy for you, Gregory. I see Jay's comment as well. Biggest goal I'm hoping to accomplish is to get a job of my dreams, because honestly, the job market is definitely tough. So anybody who can, land something that's closer to, their passion, their dreams, meaningful work, if you can get towards that, even if it's a small micro step, we are all very proud of you. So thank you for that share, Gregory.
Oh,
And I'm glad you're enjoying
I
your
have another
game.
thing. I have another thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have a medical exam type of thing. I do not know why they do this for HR type of work. It's HR administrative type of work for Suma. You will know this type of organization, the Canadian Armed Forces per se. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. No,
great.
that's awesome. All right. Is there anybody else who wants to maybe pop up and share with us your lock-in goals? These were, I mean, listen, if you've forgotten, you can just go back to the September premiere episode. And in the comment section, a lot of you wrote down what you are going to do. 2 to 3 goals per person. I think most of you had at least 3 goals. So if you need a reminder, I would say just go back to that original episode and take a look at the comments, because that's where you'll find all the juicy data. But if you remember what they are, I'd love to hear from you. But also, I think what we should consider doing as a second, like a version 2, Ashley and Felipe, as we kind of like navigate, through the holidays. And I know December is a bit of a write-off, but maybe we should have something, at least one thing that we should try to do in December that we can bring back in January, that we can say that, we were able to stay true to that. Whether it's I know sleeping, I
I'm
know
so glad after
eating,
the
I know
holidays.
eating food, eating sweets, drinking alcohol, like those might all be really tough. But is
Wait,
there
during the
something we can
holidays,
think of?
Samantha?
I know, I
All the sweets
know.
are available.
But what can we do? Is there something we can do, that one thing that we can do for the next like 3 weeks, and then come back in January and say, hey, we just did this one thing?
Yeah.
I think. Oh, sorry, Felipe. Do you want to go?
Oh no, please.
I was gonna say right now it's so funny. Like this question just keeps on coming to me right before cross country moves, and it's because I'm doing 2 of them between me and Trevor. So I feel like I might make my goal to set New Year's resolutions going into 2026, because every year it's like a whole to do for me, but this year I actually have a structure that I'm going to follow, and like once I sit down and do it, I know it's going to be amazing. So I think that that's going to be my goal, is to sit down and do this goal setting structure that I'm
That's
trying out.
That's
so,
a good one. I love that.
and that's smart because it's one of you and I have talked about this in past years, where it's like, don't wait until a lot of people knee jerk react. Oh, I'm gonna quit smoking tomorrow for New Year's Eve resolution, or I'm gonna lose weight tomorrow for New Year's Eve. It's not a knee jerk reaction goal. Think like right there, like Ashley said, she's gonna take the time to think about it, put some intentful thought and planning into it to come up with actual goals that she can start in January, when most people think about it on New Year's Eve when they're half lit. Let's be honest. So
Mm-hmm.
now I want to read some of the goals that people listed back in September, but I'm not going to mention their names. These are very generic goals. They could be anybody, but that way it might inspire. But I do want to give credit to Stephen Eng, who wrote that it's not a lock-in goal, but it's more like an ongoing goal for him. Is that he's going to be learning generative AI by completing more courses developed by his full-time employer. I love that you're doing that, because I'm trying to create the same thing for my employees, but I got to take some more courses because I'm tapped out of what I've taught them. So I need to learn more. So it is a great goal, Stephen. So thank you for sharing that. William, that's okay. You don't have them. You can start working on the ones for January, because we're going to have a locked in goals for January to June. So get ready for that. But here's some of the goals that people wrote here that I wanted to share. One was, oops, where'd it go? that their small daily goal is to utilize a 2-minute rule. If you can do it within 2 minutes, do it now. The long-term outcome goal is to be more proactive and avoid procrastination. I thought that's a great goal. And I love the 2-minute rule. If you can do it in 2 minutes, just knock it out. It's like kind of like the Nike slogan, just do it. And then another one was I want to be a TEDx speaker. I'm sorry, TED speaker, not TEDx.
Ooh, I know who that was.
Yeah.
I remember that too.
And then there was another person that said that they wanted to start their own podcast. Another person wanted to buy a house. Another one wanted to launch a book. And that's all I see right now. So again, these are all just examples of goals that people have. And I will say, I know that 2 of the 4 goals I mentioned, those people achieved them because I know them personally and I know that they actually did it. So kudos to you too. But you know, the holidays, I will say that I think one of my goals, along with Ashley, I think that's become a habit now of planning my goals for next year ahead of time, not waiting until last minute. But actually, as much as I gave you crap for it, bringing up the sweets and the sugar and all that stuff, I need my gut. I need to fit into that one suit that I keep on talking about that I don't fit into, which I know for me, who I'm not like a big guy, but when my gut, all my weight goes in my stomach. So my gut affects my pants, and I know people can relate to that. And so I want to fit into a suit that I have that I really like, that I haven't worn in like 2 years. So I think that I need to be more conscious about the exercise that will help my overall health and my gut specifically.
I love
So, I mean,
that.
so going out for a nice cold walk and you know, during lunchtime, I do that at work, but I don't do it at home. I need to do it at home.
Yeah. No, I love that. I think it's nice to know that there's something that you want to work towards, and it can happen in 6 months, Felipe, if you really put your mind to it. You know what I mean? It's like it's totally possible for you to like rock this suit by like June when we kind of close out our season 4. Loving the comments. Thank you so much. Kenneth, you said my goal, my main goal is to keep
Kane.
Kane at bay. Okay. Okay.
That's very important for all of us because none of us want to see Kane come out. So we applaud and support that goal, Kenny.
I love it. I mentioned this during the LinkedIn live that I did with Samantha like last week, but we did a LinkedIn live on learning, leaping, and locking in. So those were the 3 kind of elements. And the one locking thing that I mentioned, which would be really perfect because I'm gonna do it, was that over the last probably 7 months or so, I've been going for Pilates every Thursday, and I've been really consistent at it. And it was just something that I randomly started because I just wanted to like have one workout class and just kind of get good at it. So that's something I want to continue all across, up until maybe the next 6 months. So every Thursday night, I'm always booked off. Unless I'm sick and there's something really important, I don't miss it. So far so good. So I want to continue doing Pilates once a week, and I've also started. And this is after listening to Mel Robbins's like most recent podcast, but I've started doing like 3 things that I'm grateful for, like before I go to bed. So I have a little notebook that I bought, and I put it beside my bed on my bedstand and on my nightstand. And the theory was, according to science, if you write down what you're grateful for before you go to bed, you have more mental clarity, less anxiety, rather than doing it in the morning. So they did the study with the folks who did it before they went to sleep and the ones they did it when in the morning. So I think nighttime was a little better. So I did buy a little notebook, and I've been just writing it down. And so far, so good, because it doesn't have to be anything too big. It's just like, some days I'll write. For today, for example, I wrote that I was really grateful for like waffles that I had last night for breakfast. And I wrote down that I'm really grateful for, the sunrise. And I had a really good conversation with one of my friends on FaceTime. So I was really just grateful for that conversation. So it's such simple things, and it takes me like 30 seconds to do that. So those 2 practices I'd like to continue through December and into 2026. So that's my lock-in.
I love that you're writing down a gratitude list every night. I think that that's like
Mm,
such a powerful practice. I do it in the morning usually,
okay.
so I'm gonna give doing it at night a try because I think that that could be really powerful. It'll like sink down into your brain while you're asleep.
Exactly. And I think that's the science. The science was like it really just helps you feel, yeah, just more, especially when you have anxiety about all kinds of things. I know lately for me, there's been a lot going on in my brain, so it's hard to turn my brain off. But when I write it down, it almost just feels like, ah,
Yeah.
okay, that was nice. And then it's easier to fall asleep, Ashley.
Yes, I love that. I also want to add, like, while we're talking about writing things down, something that I've been doing is I'm giving affirmations a try just to like help with my internal speak. And a friend of mine, she has affirmation like sticky notes all around her house. And they're literally like, I love myself, I trust myself, like all of these things. So I had the idea of getting a deck of playing cards and I will do like little playing card size collages on them and then I'll put an affirmation on there and I've been like slowly adding them all around my house, but it's so nice cuz I walk up to the mirror and look, there's an affirmation, I trust myself, or I walk into the door and I have an affirmation right by the doorknob, I love myself, and it's just like those reminders as I'm walking around my house that I just keep running into. So,
I love it. I love it.
They're great, and I think it. Look, here's the thing. That's why there's three of us up here because it's whatever works for you, and everyone has different styles. And I love affirmations, but the thing for me, and I love Mel Robbins, but the way I practice it very different from the two of you. Mel Robbins, first of all, I've got my wife listening to Mel Robbins now. I've really learned about the let them, and then more importantly, let me. But to let them has helped me a lot, especially with my family. But it's the different things that you choose that you need in your life that work for you. If you need those positive affirmations, or need someone, verbally to say them, or you need to say them yourself, one thing that Mel Robbins says: I don't know if it's a minute or 90 seconds or 2 minutes, but look at yourself in the mirror and don't say anything. Just stare at yourself in the mirror without any comments or anything, because there's something about positive. Um, it's not not oh my god, what's the word? I can't remember the word. But anyways, there's a positive impact on your mental health by being able to accept who you are by looking at yourself and not saying anything negative about it, not thinking about wrinkles or looking at different things of your face that you don't like. It's just looking at yourself in the eye, and that works for me. Doesn't work for my wife though. Now, one thing I do want to share that my wife and I started doing recently, I don't know who we got it from. I said, let's try something. For the month of December, let's try to say yes to each other whenever we ask each other to do something. Not yes to everything, but like, hey, whether it's, hey, let's go for a walk, or hey, let's watch a show, or hey, dance with me right now. Whatever it is, practice just saying yes to things.
oh my gosh, I love that. That's so romantic.
It's
Well,
so
well,
cute. It's like
I
that
got
movie, The Yes Day. Have you watched that movie where it's like, I think it's called Yes Day, where the kids say to the parents that they have to do
oh
everything
no,
you
oh
say.
that's
Yes,
Oh my God, Yes Day is
I know
called
what you're
Yes
talking
Oh, as
Day.
a kid, I would have taken advantage of that badly, though. I would have been like, okay, well, guess what? I want you to take me to Paris. No, uh, anyways, but yeah, no, I think, and it's one of those things where you don't. It's not a guarantee, but we have to think about it because it made us realize how often we were saying no to each other. And it's one of those things. And honestly, things that each of us didn't want to do, we ended up having fun doing more than we thought. So I just encourage that. But writing things down, going back to that and the gratitude, I I, I don't write gratitude down. I verbalize it in the mornings. I'm gonna try verbalizing it at night. I make it part of my prayers. I'll be honest. So I'll try doing it at night because I usually say them in the morning. But you know what? If it helps me lower my anxiety and feel better, I'm willing to try because you're Miss Scientific, Sumana, and I always respect your suggestions. But I have a very important question I heard you say that really concerns me is the trend queen of the workplace wellness hour. Did you say that you're pushing away from TikTok?
Oh, did I not tell you that? I thought I mentioned that like a few months ago. Yeah,
I
no.
You did? I missed it. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
yeah, no, it's been on my radar for a while. No, TikTok has just been consuming, like taking away so much of my energy, and it's not rewarding. I think the effort to reward on that platform, just like the data just was not like yeah, I just completely yeah, I stopped posting content on TikTok probably in June or July, after strategically looking at my data for several months and realizing that I'm spending way too much time. And plus, Felipe, you know that a lot of my business comes from LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So I think this is just growth. As the business grows, I think you have to realize where you want to invest your time and energy. And I mean, first of all, don't have the capacity or the capability to invest that much time. And second, I think I just want to grow as a content creator as well. I'm trying to change the way I share content. So yeah, I said goodbye TikTok. It was like a
Right.
quick bye, see you later, or see you never.
Now, really,
I might do the same with LinkedIn, with Instagram very quickly, but not LinkedIn. But Instagram might be the next one to go. We'll see.
I want to give you kudos for taking that step, because for anyone listening, I want you to understand that it wasn't like, oh, I deleted my account. How many followers did you have, Sumana?
Like probably at 70 to 60,000 or something.
Yeah, it wasn't like, oh, I have like 500 followers, I'm gonna like erase my account. I mean, that's a huge thing to like I'm stepping away from, and that's where I think reevaluating what's your purpose and important to you is such a good thing to do. Ashley.
Sumana, like since you're getting rid of TikTok, I know you said that most of your business comes
Did
from
she have
LinkedIn.
it?
Yeah, I'm curious, like, are you replacing TikTok with something else, or are you just
I don't honestly, I don't know. I didn't really think that far. I didn't think anyone was actually even interested in that version of me. I feel like there's a part of me that's like maybe that version of me is finished now. Maybe I
yeah.
have to evolve into something different. So I'm trying to figure out what that is going to be like in the new year. I will be doing, Philippe, I think I mentioned this to you, but I will be doing like 15-minute micro learning LinkedIn Live sessions. So I'll be
Oh,
showing up. I'll be showing up on LinkedIn Live for 15 minutes, and like I'll be teaching the way that I would normally teach a classroom, either virtual or in person. So I think I want to do more of that, and less of the I don't even know what I was doing on TikTok anymore.
That version of you is gone.
That version of me is shifting away to something. It's like that. We wrote a
you've evolved.
post.
You've evolved.
I've evolved. Yeah, we wrote a post, a blog, in November, where we said, subtract what drains you and add what energizes you. So I'm just subtracting and then making space for addition. So it's kind of like, okay, this has got to go so I can make room for this. And yeah, just evolving into something a little different, because sometimes you do get bored of the same thing. And I was like, I'm getting a little bored. I need to try something else.
Oh, that's exactly what Stephen Ang just posted. He goes, that is an example of addition by subtraction.
Oh, hey!
Yes.
There you go.
Well said. All right. Well, so look, I can't believe this is the final show. It's not like I feel like it's not we're saying goodbye. It's the last show of 2025. We'll be back in January. I know
Yes.
that. But do y'all have any plans you want to talk about coming up between now and our first show of 2026?
I will just tell you one thing, folks who are listening. So Jetty Wellness is launching our first digital magazine. That's coming out, I hope, next week. We're almost done with the design. We wanted to make a very interactive experience that we've never done before. So it's not a PDF. It's going to be a virtual kind of magazine where you get to click and look at things. And Workplace Wellness Hour has its own section. You might see your face in there because we have a whole community spotlight section, all the ambassadors and all the work that they've done. So it's a really cool way to kind of see what Jetty Wellness has done over the last year. And I was really excited to kind of put this project together. I do have to give credit to Hannah Neese, one of my ambassadors, who said, hey, let's do this. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it, but let's make it creative. We wanted to do a zine at first, and then realized that it might be too many pictures and we just don't have that capacity. But this is more of a magazine, but it's completely interactive, and you get to see Felipe's 5, you'll get to see Ashley there, you'll get to see maybe your face, your comments, the things that you've done. And honestly, it made me so happy because we went back to a full year of data collection to see what was accomplished, and looked at all the analytics and how much we've grown over the last 4 years, and what this has become. So it's a beautiful story. I'm so happy that you'll get to see it in a week.
That's so awesome and exciting. I can't wait to see it either. So, curiosity, do you have any stats about workplace wellness hour specifically, or is it all combined?
Are you asking me or Ashley?
You. Do
Oh,
you have any
no.
data on the workplace wellness?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, so we
Oh, I'd
did.
love
So
to see that.
Yes, we do have some data. We looked back at all our episodes for season 4, end of season 3 into season 4, because it's a calendar year, and I know our year is a little bit different. We did get to see the episodes that were, community favorites, the episodes that had a guest speaker, the episodes that had a lot of comments. So there's some specific themes and ideas that we wanted to bring out, and lots of photos of all the folks who come to our shows. So we've taken some good comments from people. There's a lot more I could have added, but this is just our first edition. But it's meant to be as a thank you. It's also a thank you also to Felipe and Ashley, because you've been part of this space for so long, and Workplace Wellness Hour is part of Jetty Wellness and our growth. And this is such a big element of it. So there's, I don't know, probably 10 pages dedicated to Workplace Wellness Hour.
Well, we appreciate being a part of it, and you have been an amazing inspiration to us. So thank you for what you've done, because it really has been just very unique, and I think that's exciting that you've continued to evolve Jenny Wellness, and it's growing. Your staff's growing. The quality and the quantity of what you're doing is increasing. So I'm just excited to see this journey you're taking, and I'm glad that you're just taking. I mean, cutting off TikTok still, that's for some people they'd be like, I cut off my left arm. Like, that's being dramatic for some people, but some people would say that. So kudos to you for being that emotionally intelligent to know what you need to do. Ashley, what do you have coming up? Anything exciting or new?
First of all, yes, I just want to echo what Felipe said. Congratulations, Sumana. I am so excited to see your evolution and see everything that's going to come from Jetty Wellness. And it's just been so inspiring. Like, I've known you, I think it's been, 2 years now? And just like in that little bit of time, the tremendous amount of growth is so inspiring and so great to behold. So thank you for allowing me to behold you.
Thank you. Aw.
Yeah. On my side, I am actually entering the mysterious world of TikTok. And so I am going to
Oh,
share.
that's so funny.
I
That is so funny.
Isn't that crazy?
You're gonna have your QR code for that, because the only one I have is this one.
Yes. Okay. Yes. And I'm off of Instagram. I got rid of my Instagram. So we're
What is happening here?
Oh my God, so funny.
funny. So yes, I'll give you a new QR code for TikTok, Felipe. But I created a Dear Imperfect Artist TikTok page. There are only 2 videos up there, but I want to get more consistent about posting and being really intentional with like building my TikTok content creation presence. So that is what I'm going to pretty much be doing until the end of the year, is just getting videos up there. So if anybody wants to follow me on TikTok, I'm at Dear Imperfect Artist.
Woo-woo.
In the comment. Oh my god, that is so funny. I'm like, what? I clearly y'all and I need to talk more in between shows, because I don't know what's going on in your lives.
What a twist.
Well, guess what? I'm dropping Twitter back when it was called Twitter, so it was wild. Well, I will be working on finishing up actually the second Backyard Adventure book, Brady and Lucky, the One-Eyed Cat. I finished about 85% of it, so the last 15%, I think I'm going to try to finish it during our break and take a week off and just enjoy time with the family, enjoy our Hallmark house, and we're going to host Christmas. As our kids are getting older, they're like, which holidays can we take? I'm like, take Thanksgiving, take Easter, but we keep Christmas. So that's going to be me, and that's what I'll be doing, and just celebrating time with the family, and trying to get some stuff done for a year end at work, and then of course finishing up this book. So I'm going to miss you all, but I'm going to check on you all during the holidays because I want to find out what's going on with you all, because clearly I've been a bad friend and have not checked on you enough.
No.
She's stopped me on Instagram. She's stopped me on TikTok. Oh my God. Next, are y'all going to be like married off and have kids next and not know
Oh
it?
my
You
god.
know what? That might very well happen. It's going to be so secretive. No one will know. I'll be like, guess what, guys? I have 3 kids. It all happened so fast. Nobody
That
knows.
would be
Okay,
crazy.
don't joke, because okay, I'm not gonna mention names, but we just found out from a friend that she told us. She goes, I just found out that I'm a grandmother a week ago. I'm like, oh, who's pregnant? Oh, no one's pregnant. The baby's already been born.
Oh
my
my God.
Their son was afraid to tell them. Their son was involved in the baby's life, but didn't share it with the mother. And the son's in their 20s, but it was one of those things where it's like, oh, so you're like an instant grandma. Like you can see the baby right away. So yeah, I'm seeing.
Oh my God. That's
Yeah.
wild. That's
So
wild.
imagine becoming a grandparent or a parent like on the same day you found out.
I would lose it. I would lose
Me
my mind.
too.
I would lose it. But honestly, guys, thank you so much. This was so much fun, and I'm glad we got to check in on our goals and talk about holidays a little bit. So let's just maybe lock in, Felipe, when we're gonna come back. The first, I don't know if it's the 12th or the 5th, which Monday that's going to be. Do you want to come back on the 5th, or do you want to come back on the 12th? 12th?
12th would be better for me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's come back on the 12th. So 12th will be our back on the channel again. And then we run live from January to June. And then we take a break in the summer. So thank you so much for this. It was delightful. And I am looking forward to connecting with everybody in the new year. But I'm sure the DMs are open. I'm still on LinkedIn for another week. But on the 16th, my LinkedIn is on 19th. My LinkedIn is getting closed off for 2 weeks.
All right, and that was Copper saying bye because she heard him squeal. But let us confirm the 12th and 19th, because based on our cycle, it should be the 5th or the 19th. And so the 12th might work, but it conflicts with one of my other shows. I try to create space in between them. So, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why that did not mean.
Honestly, in my calendar, it does say the 5th, but whatever you want.
No, yeah, the 5th. I mean, the 5th would be fine, but if the 5th doesn't work, we can do the 19th. So let's talk about it,
Okay.
and we'll get back to everybody else. But everyone, please, do what you can to get through the holidays, enjoy the holidays, celebrate the holidays. But one message that I just want to remind people, whether it's friends or family, if you're looking for forgiveness or looking to give forgiveness, now is probably a great time to do it, because people are more willing to forgive and be a little bit kinder out there. And honestly, we need a little bit more of that in the world today. So that's my last thoughts to you all. Simona and Ashley, have a great end of the year. We'll talk soon. And everyone, I hope you all have a safe holidays and a happy, happy new year.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
Adios, everyone. Take care.
United, together, here we stand. Savannah, Ashley, Felipe, your workplace wellness hour band, where culture meets health and wisdom takes hold. Fresh perspectives and insights unfold. Building stronger teams, brighter paths ahead. A workplace where passion and purpose are fed. Join us, engage and elevate your game. Wellness that works puts growth in the frame. Works puts growth in the frame. Mental clarity, physical strength, financial insight, tools and strategies that get it right. the call. Workplace wellness, practical